Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, June the 29th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, that way there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. If you do wonder why I have more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right out the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, and it equals 25%. Now you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1500 atoms for the Season Pass. So first things first, I'd like to apologize for the lateness of the video. I'm working my 12-hour day shift today, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. I did re-roll a daily challenge here. It was to complete a daily ops while on a public team, and I got this one here instead, kill a Scorched 10, so let's go ahead and track that bad boy nice. Before we get going here, let's take a look here and see what's attacking my camp. Thought I got rid of them all, but apparently not. Where's this little bugger at? You can hear him. There he is. There he's like, he's halfway out there. Huh. Interesting. I can. Oh, almost got her. There we go. Nice, nice. So my old pal, Mr. Richardson, had asked me if I could do a daily weekly challenge video using his favorite weapon, and that favorite weapon is called the Final Word. Which of course we get from completing at the very end of Beckett, his quest line. It is the reward that we get for that. And I actually had to, with this character, I had sold that a long time ago, but I actually had to go to my low-level character and use the donation boxes to help out, and that's how I was able to get it back there. So FYI, so we're going to do this video using the Final Word for my old pal there. All right. We'll take a look at that at the end of the video here anyway. Let's take a look. Drink tea 1. So we do have a camp resource available to us here in the game that will passively collect company tea while we play the game. Let's go ahead inside here and we'll take a look at that real quick. Alright, so here's the company tea machine. Now this one here we got at the very last scoreboard we ever got. It was the scoreboard 15, and it was available for everyone. So if you are a returning player, you may have this available to you under your build section and the resource tab. As you can see, you'll passively collect 5 company tea while you play the game. Now I believe there's 1 or 2 other variations to this, but this is the OG one here. So just an FYI. So again, if you do have this, it will just save you a whole whack of time. Now, I realize not everyone's going to have that company tea machine, so we're going to have to craft our own tea or find our own tea. If we go to our cooking station here, just to kind of show you real quick, we go to all drinks. Now, the tea I'm talking about is called Simple Bloodleaf Tea. This is a simple recipe you will automatically learn by picking up a blood leaf, okay? And blood leaves are very popular in pretty much most regions, if not all regions, of the Wasteland. Especially right down here through Flatwoods, right between the Wayward and Flatwoods area. There's all kinds of blood leaves all through here, so it doesn't matter what level you're at, you can go ahead and get your blood leaves. So let's pop into the Wayward here. And most water areas and around the Wasteland will have blood leaves around, so it doesn't have to be here per se. Alright, so let's say you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you don't have simple bloodleaf tea, okay? And all you have to do, you see these little blood leaves here, and all you do is you harvest, you go burp like that, and you will learn simple bloodleaf tea automatically, just like that. Now you will see in the top left-hand corner how I got 2 instead of 1. That's because I have a perk card under perception. It's called Green Thumb. We've tried as much when harvesting Florida. Alright, so FYI there, in case you guys are wondering. That is a perk card you do not want to throw away for sure. So now that we have our bloodleaf here, we're going to go to a cooking station. Now any cooking station will do. We can go back to our camp. Most train stations, areas like this with a little overseer used to be. Let's go ahead and go craft. We're going to go down to all drinks here. Do the quick and easy way here. So simple bloodleaf tea, again, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up a blood leaf, and that's it. So 1 blood leaf, 1 boiled water, so 2 dirty water. 2 dirty water equals 1 boiled water, and of course 1 wood, which we can find just in around this area. Let's go ahead and craft it here. Okay. And all you do is you go under your Pip-Boy, you go under your new section or your food and drink section, and you drink your simple blood leaf tea. Doesn't matter what mutation you are, just like that, drink a tea 1 for 1. And again, if you have that company tea machine in your camp, just saves you a whole whack of time. Alright, let's head back to our camp here real quick and set ourselves up for the next one. All right. Let's take a look at the next one here, Jim. Back to board game 1. Right, so again, we do have a camp resource available to us in the game that will passively collect board games while we play the game, which is pretty awesome. And of course, what I'm talking about is this awesome looking games cupboard. Now, we got this one here last year. It will passively collect different types of board games. I know a lot of people had bought it just for cosmetics for their camp because it looks absolutely fitted. A really good job with this guy. But again, if you go transfers, you can see most board games. You can see the item stats. A lot of board games will give us some really good stuff. Even gold, the odd one, will give us gold. So just an FYI, again, a great way to get your board games if you have this camp resource. Now, it's not in the Atomic Shop right now, but it is in the rotation. And it's one of the camp resources I really highly recommend to people. Not just for looks and to get the board games for these daily, weekly challenges, but because board games, when you scrap them, gives us a lot of good stuff. Now, I do have several old videos I made in early 2023. You will have to watch the audio on them because when I first started making videos, but I think there's about 5 or 6 very short standalone videos, probably about maybe the longest one is 3 minutes long each, and I show you some great locations where you can find board games here around the wasteland. So we have WV Lumber & Co. Right here, Settlers Ridge, Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. Right over here at the White Spring. So if we use the front door entrance, this icon right here, you head up the stairs. On the right-hand side, you go to the tavern, the medical bay, the big wide open area where the responders are, and you keep going down towards where the manager's offices are. You'll see a big room with pool tables in it, and right to the right-hand side will be a couple of shelves, and I would say there's about half a dozen board games right there. It's a pretty good spot. Right up here at Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, as soon as you enter the door, there's a couple right on the left-hand side. Right here in Fraternity Row, we do have the Red Door Pie House. If you go a little bit further up the road, there'll be the blue door that is the Etta Psi House. That's the one with the nuclear bedroom downstairs. But if you head upstairs to where the bedrooms are, there's a bunch of board games up there as well. And a pretty decent spot is the Retreat. Again, nice little neutral area, all kinds of board games there you can pick up. Now, there are areas where we can't pick up board games, and a lot of them is down in the Skyline Valley region. But there are a couple in around the Rapidan camp, like in around the Brown House. I believe there's some board games there we can pick up. All right, let's go to Big Al's Tattoo Parlor here, and we'll pick up the couple that are right on the left-hand side. It's good to kind of change it up a little bit. But again, if you are having a hard time finding them, they're not spawning in, or other people are taking them before you, you can check out those older videos. Again, just mind the audio. So we're going to head out back here in this back door. Just open her up. And they're going to be right on the left-hand side. Right here. There we go. There's a couple right there. Let's go ahead and grab one. Done. Hit the board game 1 for 1. That easy. Pretty good spot. This is a real good spot for cigarette packages and cartons as well. For asbestos. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Like toilet paper too. Alright, so last year I made a video on locations for toilet paper. It is all time-stamped, and we were quite successful in that video. And you can check that out just in case you're having a few issues finding toilet paper here in the game. But most bathrooms will have toilet paper in it. Sometimes you can't pick it up, so just an FYI. Right here at Morgantown Station, actually, there's a bathroom inside. There's 3 toilet paper right there. Right over here at the Pumpkin House, right on the front porch, there's a skeleton in a wheelchair. There's about 2 or 3 right there as well. Right down here, actually, pretty close to Fisherman's Rest, actually, in between Fisherman's Rest and Valley Galleria and the Ransack Bunker. So right about here, there's a safe right in around some strangler vines, like right in the middle of this little waterway here. And again, it'll be full of toilet paper there as well. Pretty good spot. I find anywheres in around the White Springs area, like more so the White Springs Golf Club area, like those little shacks that are there. There's a couple rolls of toilet paper in around Fort Defiance. You hear Biv in the background there. One of the best spots is actually right here in Lewisburg, and right on the corner on the main road, we have the Rob Vad Low Taxidermy, and there's quite a few toilet paper in that house. We head right upstairs. There's a little ensuite off the main bedroom, and there's some antlers in there, and there's a bunch of toilet paper. That is probably one of the best spots for toilet paper here in the game. All right, where are we going to go here today, Jim? Let's pop into Morgantown Station. And again, if you are having some issues finding toilet paper because everyone and their dog will be going after it, you can check out that video I just made last year. And again, it's all time-stamped to show you exactly where it is you have to go. All right, so Morgantown Station, just going to walk right in here. Open up that boy, and there's our toilet paper right there. Ferp. Ferp. Just like that, done. And look at that. We talk about the chemistry workbench here all the time here on the channel. We talk about if you don't have a chemistry workbench. So here we go, Morgantown Station. There's our chemistry workbench, and look at that. Bam. Chemistry workbench plan. I'd say 8 times out of 10 I come here. It doesn't matter what server I'm on. There's a plan right there. So in case you're brand spanking new, I usually leave it there. So just enough. Let's grab that. No sense of that going to waste. Jeepers, that's silly. Let's see what's next here. While we are here in Morgantown, kill a Scorched 10. Okay, so many great spots we could find Scorched here and around the wasteland. Right here at Camden Park. Poseidon Power Substation PX1. All energy plants in around the wasteland will have Scorched in around them. That's what I find anyway. Tyler County Fairgrounds. Davy Willard's Water Park. Palace of the Winding Path. Now they are a little bit higher level up here, so just an FYI. Right where we are at here, Morgantown Airport. Inside and outside of the airport. And if you spawn in that event called Collision Course, even more Scorched will show up. One of my favorite spots to go is Somerville's Docks and Somerville's Dam. We have good old Fort Defiance. We have the Ranger District Office. Berkeley Springs. Just to name a couple spots. So again, all kinds of great spots. So we're going to stick it out here in Morgantown Station. It's just right across the street from us, and we're going to use this final word here. It's been a long time since I've used this weapon. Like, I mean a long time. And again, as I mentioned, I had to go to my low level guy in order to get it. See how fast it is? It is like rapid, baby. Rapid fire. You can see why Mr. Richardson loves this weapon. He's just another guy around. Where's he at? He's scared, eh? Oh, he's too far away. Too far away. It's alright. Let's grab some stuff here. Yeah, it's weird. Usually there's another guy over here. Odd. Anywho. Keep on rolling here. Oh my lord, what is going on? What is going on here, Jim? Oh, coming to us. He is coming to us. Alright. Just need 2 more, I think. I hopefully will be able to get them. Okay. No, I'm not going to spawn in Collision Course. We could if we wanted to, but that's fine. So there's going to be a couple right out right out front here in the arrivals area. There we go. It's fast, man. Fast. Yeah, really good weapon. It's been so long. I think I might use this all week, actually. I'm kind of enjoying this. And I have all kinds of 50 cal ammunition. Get more 50 cal ammunition than what to do with. There we go. Beautiful. Pick everything up there, Jim. Attaboy. Let's see what's next here. Love it. Totally love it. Cripple super mutants head too. So many great spots where you can find super mutants in around the wasteland. Probably the first ones you ever come across right here at the north kind of a lookout, just east of Vault 76. We have Grafton, the courtyard of Eastern Regional Penitentiary, Grafton Dam, Grafton Steel, and the Grafton Steel Yard. There's like tons of them here, like, if not 40, pretty darn close to 40. Newgad, Wade Airport. A little bit more of a challenge. We do have West Tech Research, Huntersville, General Steakhouse, down here in the Skyline Valley region, Grindstone Arch, Research Site Saxony. Pretty good spots. Alright, where are we going to go here, Jim, for these guys? Let's go, yeah, we were in Newgad last time. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to good old West Tech. Why not? Do it. Let's do it. Alright, so we're just not killing these super mutants. What are we doing to them, Jim? We are crippling their heads too, so you can go ahead and free aim for the heads if you so wish. Pretty easy to do. I know we've been doing a lot of headshots lately with the past week using the Western Spirit. We're going to try it out here with this particular weapon. And again, if you do use Fatch, the perk card that will help you out. Let's take a look at that real quick. Under Perception, it's called Concentrated Fire. Now, this has been changed recently, but if you have a perception of 5 and over, this card pretty much becomes obsolete. And but if your perception is below 5, then this one here would be very useful. So you can switch your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs, basically. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to lock and load just because this is a pretty dangerous spot. This guy in the head here. Love it. This guy, they're still alive. His face is all bloody though. Oh, there he is. Huh. Head over heels there. I think he's crippled. Yeah, he is. He's pretty much useless. Oh! Holy mackerel, did you see that? Okay. Yeah. Right on. Oh, I have my light on. That's why they're all shooting at me, Jim. That's what's going on there, butts. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Let's see what's next. Alright, so we're gonna, these two here kind of coincide with each other. In order to get mole rat meat, we're gonna have to kill a couple of mole rats, okay? And of course, mole rat chunks is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up mole rat meat, okay? It's that simple. So I do have a video here on the channel, some great spots of where you can find mole rats. I actually have a couple different videos, but there's a couple ones that are kind of standalone videos, and I have one I made just last year which shows you several locations, and that one there is all time-stamped, so you can check out either one works, okay? But right here we do have 3 mole rats here in the Green Country Lodge. One of the best spots for mole rats is here at the Riverside Manor. All kinds of them there. You come right here to Welsh Station and you go along the train tracks here. There'll be 2 of them. You keep going down the train tracks and right around here there'll be some ultracite crystals, those big, large, green, yellow crystals. And there'll be some mole rats there and they're called Ultra Mite. They will count as mole rats, okay? And there'll be 3 of them there and you'll work your way back out towards Welsh. And there'll be 2 more that happens up there. So this is a really good spot because you're not really going in Welsh itself, but just in around this little area like I mentioned. And another good spot is right up here in Monongah. I would say there's at least half a dozen up here. A little bit more spread out, but it's a pretty decent spot. And of course, just kind of traveling around the Skyline Valley region, especially in between the Shenandoah Visitor Center and Dark Hollow Manor. Usually there's some glowing mole rats and even some rat stag in between this area here, so just an FYI, you can try that out. Alright, so let's do the Welsh Station Way here. And again, Riverside Manor is a pretty decent spot, especially if you're lower level. Those guys there are pretty squishy. Alright, so let's do this little run here. I'll make sure we're locked and loaded. There we go, Jim. And what is going on? That is crazy. I don't know if I like that. So we're gonna go right down these tracks, as I mentioned. There's gonna be 2 brood mothers that's gonna pop up here on the left-hand side. There we go. Just like that. They keep going down these train tracks. You're gonna see these ultracite crystals way down there, as you can see. And now these mole rats down here are called Ultra Mite, okay? But they do count as mole rats, alright? There's a little guy there sticking his head out. There's the other guy. There we go. Pick up our mole rat meat here. And then all you do is you loop right back around, as I mentioned, right up here. Be 2 more. They'll be popping up here. There we go. Nice. Okay, so just like that, pretty awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at the last one here. Cook Mole Rat Chunks 3. So again, Mole Rat Chunks is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up mole rat meat. It is that simple. Then all you need is a cooking station. Any cooking station will do. So again, I showed you some great locations. Gave you a couple ideas for some videos to go after your mole rats. And again, let's say you're brand spanking new player to the game. You say, Jim, I don't have mole rat chunks. You just kill mole rat. You see the mole rat meat. As soon as you harvest it like this, you'll learn mole rat chunks just like that. It is that easy. Okay. Let's pop up. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll just go back to our camp because I'm going to go over the weapon of the day here anyway. Now again, any cooking station will do. Train stations have them, and other players camp down at the White Spring Mall. Rank 82, baby. Oh, wait, what's going on here? It's not my camp. What happened to my camp? Sounds like Blackwater Mine. Huh. There we go. That's more like it. We're just down the road from Blackwater Mine. All right, so now we have our mole rat meat. Again, you just go ahead and you go to your any old cooking station will do. Go down all food, you click the easy button here, mole rat chunks again, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up mole rat meat. Let's go ahead and just craft all 5, why not? There we go. Cook mole rat chunks 3 for 3, done just like that. Oh yeah. Yep. And I think we're done. We are just like that, pretty awesome. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at the weapon of the day. And of course, this is Mr. Richardson's favorite weapon right here. It is called the Final Word. Now, in order to get the Final Word, you have to do the Beckett quest line, which we did here several months ago with my lower level character. And you can check that out. There are some of those quests that are a little glitchy, so to speak. But if you are running into any issues, you can check out those videos. It's all in a playlist here on the channel. And I put those videos out basically every Monday, alright? But that's how you get the final word, is you complete the Beckett quest line, you get this as a reward. Pretty awesome. So the final word, plus 50% armor penetration, plus 25% weapon speed. When reloading, gain plus 500 to all resistances. Pretty awesome. And doesn't have a whole lot of mods. You can see there's only 2 mods available. I have a standard receiver, heavy barrel, and presidential paint. Now, the presidential paint I had for quite some time, but the regular paint is just your typical, 50 cal machine gun paint. But this presidential paint, I don't know about you guys, but like it looks watch, see how I kind of see like the little emblem there with the eagle there and the flag there. Isn't that something? Like, yeah. And then the very top, it has that. Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Just saying, it looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so 74 damage, 50 cal, automatic-ish. It's very, very fast. Like, it's rapid. Yeah, armor penetration and rapid. Those legendary effects there are pretty cool. And of course, it is a heavy weapon. So let's take a look at the perk cards here. Now, Bethesda are going to be changing these here in the next update, so just an FYI. So Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. Lock and Load, baby. Let's see what else we have here. Bullet Shield. And One Gun Army is a good one there, but all that's going to change here soon enough, I guess. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Jew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Wade Warner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, Jaye Flow, FelixTheKat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.